So now let's have a look at some gameplay scenes, and this is now the first shot here at a T-34, and he just was stopped before I hit the rocket where I wanted to hit, but he came to a standstill. Now I see an object 120 and I tried to shoot it, but you know, the scope, but look at the spread. At least I'm scouting them. Okay, so I'm doing here my flanking job, and as you can see, I have here the far range. I can just go and flank as much as I want. At least so I think, because everything from the more northern spawn actually then goes for B. But that's not true. So we actually ammo rack here the T55 AM, and then 525, come on. There we go. Oh, what a juicy penetration, and actually crew knockout on an object 120. Yeah, that's answering in Russian. That escalated quickly. So yeah, I love object 120s. They are the most fun thing that there is for me in the game. So next one, this is pretty fun. So I sneaked around and went to the very south of B, and I'm already scouting here the M103. Now the M103 has side armor that can just withstand the APHEBC round, but an ATGM, and I had such a good fragmentation pattern. That was really lucky. But you know, that's just a few moments later, where I nearly shoot from stealth here the cannon breach of the T-54-47, and now the hunt is on. So I kind of saved here the Tiger II that just drives broadside on. I think he will be a good cruiser captain in World of Warships. But I now really want to hunt this guy down, and I doubt that I can reliably one-shot him, maybe with a cupola shot. All those things are now in my mind. Then I see him right there. Now I want to scout him. There we go, scouted. And can I fit through this gap? Yes, I can. So this is very risky. And then before I even can shoot him, he bails out and gives me the kill. And then there is this nice scene on the Maginot Line, and again I sneak through for the shot, and hello there. And the first proper penetrating round actually kills the entirety of the crew of a Chieftain Mark III. Later that game, a few minutes later, I had this shot at an XM1. Look at this dispersion. It's awful. But when you connect, it's a lot of damage. And then we have this scene here as well. Now look at where I sneaked through. I went around and had the fortune of there being no enemy. And at the moment I want to just observe, can I kill here some campers, can I kill here somebody that is held down and making my team a lot of problems. And there are some fights going on A, some symbols appear on the minimap, and I want to just orientate myself to deal here with the opposition. And then I find this very nice little sneaky place, and hello there. Now here I make a massive error. I actually could have aimed for the back of the turret, and yeah, at least he's down to 3 out of 5, and I maybe should now go for the hull, but it will take me overall 3 ATGMs for this one IS-7. He's kind of stationary, he probably has no idea where the shells are coming from, or the ATGMs rather. Now, third time's the charm. Come on, come on. Yeah, the ATGM reload is not the fastest, but kills a kill. And then there is an M103. He has no idea what's going on, but I heard a tank on the other side. Oh, hello there. So first of all, I scout both of them, and I don't have to fire. Now if I kill the M103, I would give my position away, but the object 120 has then the chance to kill me. Not this time, sunshine. And I swing the turret around, aim for the back of the turret of the M103, and then Russian magic happens. Beautiful. So this is where the tank really shines. Then there is this situation. I waited patiently for minutes, and there was the guy maneuvering here on the other side of the building, and I just captured, and I was like scouting him through the buildings and dropping an RT strike on him. And then I'm here and I'm totally silent. I'm not maneuvering, I'm just observing. And if I get an ambush kill, all the better. So then I see here some smoke going on. And is that a Super C? Oh boy, that's gonna be good. And before he could do anything, we actually blab him. It took a few more shells than anticipated, and here the ATGM in conjunction with the gun gets me the double kill. But my happiness was very short on this world, or it was not for long on this world rather, and I get a APHEBC. Yeah, great skill, comrade. Yeah, and that is that scene. And then we go further, and this time we have here this beautiful scene. I wanted to attack B, and then a wild BMP2 appeared, and a wild BMP2 got rebalanced. Now, even more minutes later than this happens, and I actually trade here with an IS-4M. Now, I think that was pretty funny. Then there is also this scene where I was pretty lucky with my ATGM strike, and he actually came to stop behind this pillar, and I wanted to just aim here for the cupola. This was high risk, high reward, and he actually doesn't have a free Abrams parts. What's the thing with the fire? Vodka? No. Oh, what a pity! What a pity! I mean, his tank could do lots of stuff, you know, much like this one. So first we scout him, then we send an ATGM in his direction, but I just missed the back of the turret, and then watch this. Watch this. What was that? Let's watch that again. Yep, I penetrated the turret ring at a very drastic angle, and one shot was enough to kill the crew of the tank. That's spicy. Now one last final word about the turret armor arrangement. It's pretty bugged. It shouldn't really work like this. Here is an aircraft that goes for a strafing run on me, and maybe he has some good hits, but that's a lot of damage, and he actually damages my cannon breech, and there was nothing that I could do about him. But that's not all, because, you know, I got rebalanced by a T-62. That is now the final battle that I want to show you on the Sinai map, and I play this very passively, so the first few minutes nothing happens. I am here and I'm very passive, and hello there. So that is a range that is a bit too far for my gun, but the ATGM will just do fine. So another Brit, rebalanced in a hull down position. We scout this fella here, and then we further observe. So why do I think that the Begleitpanzer is not very well suited for the 8.0 bracket? Well, the combination of not having a stabilizer, not having APHEBC, and furthermore having such a slow turret rotation speed, so poor accuracy, is just not nice. I mean, what is the massive advantage of this tank compared to a Warrior or a BMP2? We will see in tomorrow's tank review, and it's not much actually. So again, what I want to showcase here is that I went purely with the APHEBC rounds, and I was having fun. I was playing it for the lols. I do not really respect this tank as a serious player. I mean, if you really try, you soon find that it is just not in the right battle rating bracket. It's not just up to the standards, and that's just a bit disappointing. So here the tank that I wanted to kill seems to be a starship, and I couldn't kill him from this angle. I didn't have a good line of fire and not enough time. Yes, I mean, with the ATGM, with proper aiming at the special parts of the turret. But now the IS-7 got here shot at, and he got damaged. And there you can see one drawback. I don't have any sort of smoke. I don't have ESS, I don't have smoke shells, smoke grenades, anything. None of this actually. and that is pretty bad. I hear a tank that is close by, so I drop an RT strike on the other side of this hill, and then I think about helping this guy repair. So this battle was played to my best of abilities. That's the best that I could do, and we'll see how it works out. Again, so far, just one kill, just one scouting, and now one helping hand. And yeah, to get a tank with lots of combat capabilities out of this sticky situation is very helpful for the team. And now we just observe the area around B and a bit closer to the into the enemy's direction. This is a very good ambush position. You have hard cover and of course also visual cover. You can scout, you can shoot ATGMs from unexpected angles, and this guy was so lucky that he just went behind the rocks. So missed chance, whatever. So again, no stabilizer, no APFSDS, heat FS, very poor accuracy, lots of recoil, slow turret rotation speed. That's just not a good combo, and I think this is where other tanks are just in one way or another better. Then also this tank is big. It is not in any way, shape or form special. It's an oddity, and with this APHEBC rounds, well, that's really nice. And then we see this tank here, but yeah, I just realized there is a XM1, and there you can see the blowout panels, because I didn't penetrate here the kind of ceiling wall. It was not an MREC. Now I tried to hit him here with APHEBC rounds, but the distance is too great, the angle is too sharp, and yeah, then we have to use the rocket. That was a triple strike. Believe me, that was really great. Now my IS-7 buddy is in trouble again, and I just tried to reverse, and oh, that's an SBA. So the SBA is scouted. I want to attack him from the other side. I don't know if he was aware of me or not, and there is another tank, and we scout this guy as well. I have no idea which direction he is looking, so I take my chances, get out, and bum bum bum. Yeah. So that's a swing fire. Against soft targets, this is actually a pretty good gun, but you don't see that many soft targets early game. So staying alive, not giving your position away, and just giving your team support, especially with scouting, and maybe concentrating on 1 or 2 kills, which are then safe and just separated from their team, is great. And oh, that was a nice shot. Again, saved my IS-7 buddy, and then bad luck strikes. And watch this shot. So yeah, I tried to reposition myself, and just as I'm moving, he comes around, and the first round actually kills me. And watch this shot. Yes, you see this right. This is a 30mm HE round that hits me, and just as I told you, the turret is bugged. Yeah. So that's the Begleitpanzer 57 for you guys. It is Russian bias inside. It's for the lols. It's for the trolls. Not a serious player, and not up to the task of making a good impact on the outcome of the gameplay. But it sure is fun as hell if you play it with the APHEBC round belt. Try it out for a change. So that's it for me today. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Please give this video a like with it, subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll see each other in the skies and on the battlefields of War Thunder.